Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to continue our conversations within the You Matter series, but we're going to elevate our conversation just a bit today, and we're going to explore the concept of partnering with our future. You heard that correctly. We want to talk about the importance of us partnering with our future. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Welcome back to Choosing to Live Now. My name is Taneshia, and you heard it from my intro. We're going to be talking about the concept of partnering with our future. And I know that sounds a little bit strange, but we're going to get to it in just a moment. Let's do a little bit of a recap. So in our last conversation, we explored the idea that as we are attempting to become our best selves, to live our best life now, to pursue our dreams, to live out our purpose, to be healthy, whole individual, that there are some days, my brothers and my sisters, that the struggle is just going to be real. Yeah, it's just going to be days where we feel invalidated, we feel misunderstood, we feel alone, we begin to question and doubt ourselves, we feel like we don't have enough resources to make it in the journey, and sometimes we might even ask ourselves, what in the world is it all for? I know all of us in some way have been there. We might even be there now. But what we ended our discussion with was saying this. It's important that we validate how we feel and not allow others to invalidate us. Meaning make us feel like how we're feeling in the moment isn't important. As a matter of fact, it is important for us to feel what we feel so that we can properly process it, grieve whatever loss or disappointments that we experience in our journey, and continue to move forward. We're going to make it to where we need to be if we don't give up. That is what our discussion was about. So after that discussion was over, I really got to thinking about this journey towards purpose, towards fulfilling our dream, to be healthier, whole versions of ourselves. And I begin to think about how often you and I, all of us, tend to be so critical about our now. Has that ever been you, my brother and my sister? Are you often looking at what you've accomplished up to this date, what you're doing right now, and you often feel like you look at it almost sometimes in disgust, like, I can't believe I'm here. Had I listened to my mother, had I listened to my father, had I made this step at this date, had I not gotten into this situation and this space, my current situation wouldn't be what it is. I'd be at my future. If that's you, my brothers and my sister, listen, know that you're not alone. That too is a part of the journey and our process. But have you ever stopped to consider that everything that you've gone through in your entire journey to get you to your now was all necessary? Have you ever stopped to realize that had you not experienced what you're experiencing now, that you won't have the skill set, the appreciation, the drive, and the motivation to continue to carry out your dreams, your purpose, your journey to wholeness in the future? Yeah. So I bring that up to you and I ask you that question because the reality is, it is my belief that there is no wasted moment. Can I say that again for the people in the back? Hey, did y'all hear that? Okay. There is no wasted moment. Not even the current moment that you and I, my brother and sister, are in. What you saying, Taneshia? What I'm saying is that everything that you've gone through, the good, the bad, the ugly, to get you to where you are now, is all purpose and design to make your future that much brighter. Yeah. And can I give you some reasons why? Okay, I will. Number one, Everything that you've gone through has taught you valuable lessons about yourself and about the people you can and cannot trust in your life. Yeah. Everything that you've gone through has given you a level of wisdom to know what you should and should not be doing. Yeah. Everything that you've gone through and are currently going through is giving you the strength and the knowledge base to make you realize that you're stronger than you even thought you were. Number 4, and as a result of you being more strong than you thought you were, you're recognizing that your gifts, your talents, and your abilities oftentimes are much more alert in these instances when you feel like you're not where you want to be. What do you mean by that? What do I mean by that is that you're starting to notice that when things are the least like you prefer, that you have more creativity. And it may not be creativity that you're used to. It might be survival creativity, the creativity of how to make $1 out of 15 cents. Whatever that case may be, your creativity is heightened because of all of the struggles that you've gone through. And can you imagine, now that you've gone through that, what does that do for your future? It then gives you the idea that as you move towards the future that you want, once you get there, you'll know what is required, never to go back to where you were. Yeah. You'll also know when you get there, you'll be able to be empathetic for other people who are on the journey that you are now on once you get to where you want to be. And you'll be more sensitive to give them an olive branch of support, to encourage them and to inspire them on their journey. And once you get to where you're going, you'll value it more because you've recognized the struggle that you've had to go through to get there. And you won't waste that opportunity. Had you not been in your now, had you not made the mistakes that you've made or gone through the things you've gone through to get to your now, you would never be able to appreciate your future in the way that you need to do it. So then, Taneshia, what do you mean about making a partnership with your future? I'm glad you asked. We partner with our future by making our present activities count. My brothers and my sisters. Did you hear that? By making our present activities, experiences count. And you might be asking, how do I do that? I'm about to tell you. But before I do, let me explain or give a formal definition to you from the business world of what a partnership is. So here's what a partnership is. A partnership is usually a relationship between two or more individuals. And the purpose of this relationship is to do trade or some other type of business. Each person in the partnership contributes, whether it be money or labor or skills, and they share their profits and their losses of the business or the relationship for which they are in. Yeah, that's what a partnership is from the business point of view. So when we think about partnership, and we know it usually is the relationship between two or more people, let's think about our future and let's think about our current situation as two entities that we want to be in partnership with one another. So what then does your present have to offer your future? Hey, number 1 is wisdom. Yeah. Your present, your now, has wisdom to offer your future. So that means that if you had not gone through all of the things that you have gone through before now, your future is this great destination of prosperity, health, and wellness that you want to be at. But how can you maintain your future of health and wellness if you've never had wisdom to guide you there and to keep you there. So your present offers your future wisdom. So then what does your future offer your present? Your future offers your present stability and hope. My brothers and my sisters, are you hearing it? Your future offers your present stability and hope. And you might be saying, Taneshia, how in the world is my future offering my present stability and hope? I'm going to tell you why. The reason why your future is offering your present hope and stability is because as long as you have this hope of a dream, this hope of a purpose, this hope of health and wellness that you are willing to fight towards, as long as it exists, you will stay in your now with integrity, knowing that you can't mess up now, because if you mess up now, you won't be able to make it to your dream. My brother and my sister. Woo! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, another thing that your present offers your future is a healed version of you. I know. Friends on the side, I'm going to say it again. Another thing that your present offers your future is a healed version of you. And you might be saying, how in the world? I'm about to tell you, my brother and my sister, I'm about to tell you. So as you are in your present day, remember we talked about a couple weeks ago that we needed to acknowledge our loss, go through our grieving process, and forgive. The holy triad for our future. Now remember that? As we continue that throughout our journey, by the time we get to our future, we are a healed version of ourselves that we may not feel today. What does that mean? That means that your future now is clean, pure, and ready to receive you without being intoxicated by the pain of your past. So each day that you are working on your wholeness journey, each day that you are acknowledging the fact that you need to forgive, each day that you are working on being a better version of yourself, you are setting up your future to be that much brighter because you are a better version of yourself that's going to meet you there. So that means that when you get there, you are in a position to not only be there, but reign there. And then make new spaces for other people to join you in your life, in your circle that you mentor. See, remember when we talked about purpose, not just being about you? Oh, my brothers and my sisters. You being a better version of yourself is going to help your future to be brighter. And to be even more than you've even imagined today. Oh. Another thing that our future can offer our present is time. What do you mean? I know. Our future can offer our present time. Meaning, as long as it takes for us to get to our future, we are able to spend the time to get everything that we need in position. So that when we get into our future, we are well equipped for the future that's coming. What are you saying, Taneshia? Listen, as much as we want to be in our future right now and living our best life and being in our complete whole and well space, my brothers and my sisters, Many of us aren't really as prepared as we think we are for the future we're hoping for. Let's say, for example, your future aspiration and goal is to be a millionaire. And you know right now that you're struggling really, really hard with understanding, let's say, how to grow your money. You do realize that when you get to a millionaire standpoint, and if you don't know how to grow that money, the moment that you spend $1, you're no longer a millionaire. So as you're on this journey, you're building up knowledge base and time. That if your goal is to become a millionaire, that you're learning on this journey of this time that you have in your present, all of the things you need to know in order how to manage $1 million, how to grow $1 million, how to maintain $1 million. And you're getting the time to learn it and practice it as you propel towards your future. So your future is actually giving you time to get yourself together, my brother and my sister, so that you are able to stay in that future with success. Ooh. Are you noticing the theme? Are you noticing the theme? The theme is we want to get to our futures of being our best selves and stay in our future. And my brothers and my sisters, our now is preparing us for that. So the reason why I wanted to take a moment and to show you what our present and our future offers each other is to let you know that now is our responsibility to connect the two. What do you mean by that? That's a great question. And here's my answer for you. The way that we connect our present to our future is now that we know all of the mistakes that we made and we know where we are in this moment. We cannot do anything that does not feed us to pursuing our future goals. Woo! My brothers and my sisters, are you hearing me today? Are you hearing me? So that means that now our life moving forward, the way we partner with our future is making our present intentional. Yeah. So then that goes a little bit further. You might be asking, what should I be doing? Here are my strategies of how to partner with your future. Yep. We got the strategies. Strategy number 1, get whatever training you need now that you'll be fit for the future. Just what I was just talking about. It's all connected. Yeah. Yep. If you need to go back to school, my brothers and my sisters, start doing your research. Look up grants, look up opportunities, look up classes that you can take. Let's say you can't afford to get your full degree because it's just too expensive. Look at what classes you can take that can teach you the skill you need for your future endeavor. You know you want to be a trainer. You know that you want to be a health and fitness trainer, and you're currently on a fitness journey right now. And you, baby, my brother and my sister, get the training now. Learn how to become a nutritionist. Learn how to be a trainer. Take an online course, or at least start researching it. You want to grow your business exponentially this year, and you're trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do? How do I grow myself? How do I get things to work? My brother and my sister, no problem. Do the research that you need to do now so that you can grow your business where you want it to be. Yeah. Yeah. If you know that what you care about doing is going to require you to go back to school, like to get a full degree, find out programs that you have at your current job. Find out programs that they're offering people in whatever state of life you're in. If you're a single mother, if you're a single father, what things are out there? I'm trying to tell you, let Google be a guide. Let YouTube University guide you to the strategies that you need, because people are talking about this stuff everywhere. Do the work. That's the number 1 strategy. Get the education that you need now. That is the way you partner with your future. Number 2, another way that you make a partnership between your now and your future is get rid of the clutter in your life, my brother and my sister. What is it? Is it actual clutter in your home? And are you the type of person who needs your clean spaces, your home, your desk, your car, whatever you're traveling or working in, you need it to be clean in order for you to move forward? My brothers and my sisters, this is the time. Clean up your life. Get rid of the clutter, relationships that are cluttered. You see another thing? We've talked about that a lot. Because listen, the reality, my brothers and my sisters, is we oftentimes like to keep people around us because it feels good to have numbers around us. But brothers and sisters, friends and family, if the people in your life are not feeding you, helping you, encouraging you, inspiring you, going in the same direction as you need a new circle of friends. And I'm encouraging you to declutter your life by disconnecting from dead relationships. Hey, as we've discussed, it could be your family members, and it's not easy to divorce them, but you can minimize the amount of time you spend in their space for which they could be causing you to be distracted from meeting your goals. Especially if the goal is related to health and wellness. My brother and my sister, whatever it is, if you're around people, if you value exercising, for example, if you value exercising and the people around you who's like, my brother and my sister, you should just eat whatever you want to eat. And who cares about exercising? Just live your life. That might not be the group that you need to be around if you're attempting to partner with your future. If your future is that in that future, you want to be healthy and whole in your physical and mental self, eating a bunch of Doritos may not help you to get there. You might not want to be around people that want to make you cakes and tell you to ignore the doctors because they don't matter. And does that mean you stop loving them? No, my brother and my sister. But partnering with your future means that you are stepping away from relationships and close connections that are constantly to keep you from being in the opposite position of where your future is. You're trying to go forward and they're trying to push you backwards. Yeah. So get rid of the clutter in your life, even if that is people. If your job is cluttered, you might want to get rid of that, but that's a little bit more tricky. So let's take a moment and talk about it. So listen, can I tell you a little story? Because you know I got stories. I've worked in so many jobs that I hated. My brothers and my sisters hated them. But what I started doing somewhere around my journey when I recognized, like many of you, like we got to work. We have to take care of ourselves. What things can I do that will teach me skills that will help me be better for this future self that I want to be in? So I knew that I wanted to be a psychologist since I was like 16 years old. Like, it is what it is. But when it came down to me actually deciding to do it as my career choice, as you've heard, my family's belief system about psychologists made me not even attempt to do it. So I kept trying to find things that I would want to do. And when I would choose things to do, though, it would still be in the realm of me helping people, providing them advice. I worked in insurance. I did customer service. And I was able to stomach being in those environments more because they were directly correlated with skills that I would need in the future as a psychologist. So if you are forced to work in an environment now, instead of just jumping into your business, jumping into your ideas, jumping into purpose immediately, find something that you can do, even if it's part-time or even if it's in your free time. That will give you skills and give you a sense of purpose towards your future. That's the way you partner with your future. Working in an environment that's going to teach you a skill that's going to better prepare you for where you're going. Yeah. Yep. Those are two critical strategies related to partnering with your future. Another strategy for partnering with your future that I would say would be is that you spend your time only on things that matter right now in your present. What do you mean? So instead of getting yourself worked up in a bunch of different projects and assignments, that are not related to your future and do not matter. How about spend your time only handling things that matter, so that you can free up the time to work in your free time towards getting towards that future? Yeah. So I encourage you, my brothers and my sisters, my friends and my family, to really streamline what you're doing in your life. Cut out the things that you don't need and focus on what's important. Yeah. And the last thing that I want to share with you in terms of partnering with your future is it's important that you value taking care of yourself. I know I say it all the time, right? Take care of yourself. You matter. But my brother and my sister, if you are the main character of your future, and in order for you to make it there, once you get there, you're going to be able to change the lives of the people in your family and in your life, then you have to take care of yourself in whatever way that means. If you feel like you need to exercise, if you feel like you need to read more or to build a skill that's specific to you, not to your business, not to your dream, but to you. For example, let's say you don't know how to cook. Let's say you're not a great cleaner, but these things matter because you've always felt like this was an area of your life that was lacking for you. Work on that. Work on you. Work on your healing. Make sure that you're taking out time to have self-care. You really need that, my brother and my sister. Whatever you do, take care of yourself. You can partner with your future, even though you're not where you want to be right now. Your future seems distant. If you can take care of yourself now, when you get to that future, you'll remember the value of taking care of yourself. Because sometimes when you're in the highest level of success and you are so excited that you're there and you never thought that you'd get there before, you tend to neglect yourself when you get there because you're afraid you're going to lose this space you've developed. And that is such a dangerous way to think, my brother and my sister. So really taking out the time to take care of you, go to therapy if you need to. If you've been working through strategies that we've been talking about over the last couple months and you just can't get things out of your head, you can't forgive. If you've been working on trying to forgive for years and it's been a challenge, my brother and my sister, you got to deal with that. Go take care of yourself. But whatever you do it knowing that if you are your best self, your future is that much closer than you ever could have imagined. All right, my brothers and sisters, that is the end of our time today. Thank you so much for logging in to our channel today. If you like the content, please comment, please share, please like, and please subscribe. Know that this is a community. I am here with you. You are not alone. This is a safe space. We are going to get through these difficult, unusual times together, my brother and my sister. Let's begin the journey of partnering with our future now. Until the next time, I want you to be encouraged. We're getting through this and you matter. Blessings to you today, my friend. Just in case you weren't sure.